Hey everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Firstly, sorry there was no video last week. I had a lot going on in the markets and with some more businessy side of things. But this week I wanted to do a brand new YouTube video, just covering some of the TA for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, as we've currently broken into new all-time highs and now in price discovery. And I think it could be a pretty interesting video, and I want to just make sure everyone is up to date on the charts right now. So first things first, if you haven't, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more TA over the next few weeks, and I really want to build this channel, maybe even doing more regular videos, once every 3 days or something like that. But we'll see how it goes. But for now, let's get back into the charts, and we're going to start off by looking at BTC on the 8-hour time frame. So this is a chart I've been sharing on Twitter for a while now, so I'm going to draw it out fresh so that everyone can get a sort of idea of where we are right now and what we could see next. So the first two important levels I see are the two wick highs, which is one here at 5,800, 500, and the second level here, it's at 61,700. These levels are important to me because I think that wick highs indicate where price met a heavy amount of resistance, so we can gain some clear idea of where selling will take place, and take profits are like triggered both automatically and psychologically, I guess, depending on how strong the level is. Then we also have this trend line, which I did share, I think, a few days ago. And you can see here, so if you don't know, this is how you would normally trade a breakout. You would wait for the breakout, and then you would trade it into new higher price action, and your entry price would be on the support of previous resistance. So for example here, this level was resistance, and now here on the breakout, this is now support. So this would be our entry price. So we have that trend line as a clear support level. Just change it so it's not interfering. And then we saw a retest here. So this was our wick high, as you remember. Sort of a retest here, the best retest we've seen so far. A small pullback, where as I just mentioned, into a support and resistance flip, and now price is extended above previous wick high and into new price discovery, which is a new all-time high. So congratulations to everyone who's holding. Let me put a, how do I do this? There we go. And now, as long as 6170, we could call that 6200 acts as support, then there's no reason why price should start to dip from here. This looks like very bullish structure to me, in both the low time frame and the macro time frame. Let's zoom out onto a daily basis and see what we can see. So daily, let's go a bit further. Let's go to a week. Weekly looks absolutely crazy. So for reference, this was our previous all-time high. And since then, we've had a few major, like this was a pretty good correction. We've had this one, which was a very strong indicator that price would be bullish going into the month of April. I remember when we was in March, this buyback on the last week of March was super impressive, especially considering a lot of people determine that March is one of the most bearish months of the year. So this was a really strong signal, and now price is just trending higher. As mentioned previously, there is our previous wick high at 6,200. All we need now is that level to hold a support, and everything is looking as bullish as ever. If we do see price break below 6,200, maybe it's unlikely, but maybe we could see this weekly close below. I don't think so. If that does happen, then I would close my position and it would be invalidated. But until that happens, I'm super bullish on Bitcoin right now. Let's quickly jump into Ethereum also, because it's outperforming on the daily, and we love it when Ethereum outperforms. Let's take this. So this is the current daily chart for Ethereum from Bitstamp. Wick high there. Resistance, minor resistance here. Let's take off these arrows. And what else? Sort of have a trend line. Not as structured as Bitcoin. If I was trading this actively, I'd probably be looking for a rejection here, back down, some more accumulation, similar to what we saw on Bitcoin, but that was not the case. The case here was that this level, which it was previously resistance, you can see here, was now flipped into support, which is here. As soon as this happened, we saw a little bit of accumulation between 2150 and 2050, so about $100 range here. And now we broken above. You can see on a lower time frame. I'll zoom in a minute. We had a retest, and now price is rocketing higher, which is nice to see. So for this one, for example, you would take this level. Price broke above. You saw this small accumulation, which is what we're seeing here. You get these wicks below, which of course show that price is now supporting old previous resistance as fresh support. So on a low time frame, you would see something like that. As soon as you broke out with any type of volume, you can use an EMA, an oscillator, any volume, anything which indicates trend. Huge buying opportunity here, and it's looking really good right now, and I see no reason why it's going to slow down. Similar to BTC, if we put our log chart on and we look at the weekly, I shared this about a month ago, but you can see that as soon as price retested its previous all-time high, instantly bought up within a few minutes, a few hours, sorry, and now trading much higher. Previous all-time high, and if we go in a little bit further, onto like a 3-day, you can see now that the previous candle all-time high, which was at 1900, was retested here just 9 days ago, bought up pretty nicely, and now price is once again trading in price discovery, which is lovely to see. General thoughts on the market right now. I'm really bullish on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. What I don't want to see is a huge blow off top at like 2500, and then price to start. So obviously price could come easily back down to around 1900 region, and still look pretty healthy generally. But it's probably best if you're a trader and you're in a leveraged position, to slowly start scaling out your positions in price discovery. Because typically, price doesn't usually stay in price discovery for too long, and we usually do see some sort of retest back into support just to validate the market structure. So if you are a trader using leverage, you might want to think about closing some of your position, leaving some open, and just making sure that your trading mentality is grounded and that you are prepared for both directional swings, especially when we're seeing so much upside volatility. Of course, Bitcoin has Coinbase has their IPO today on the US stock market. So we'll see how that goes. It could be a big driving factor for the momentum right now. And after it happens, we could see some selling take place, but that's not my specialty, and I can't predict anything like that. So I'm just going to play it by ear right now, take a little bit off the top of the market, and just wait and see what happens. But generally, on both the low time frame and the macro, both Bitcoin and Ethereum look incredibly bullish right now, and there's no signs of the market slowing down. And while we may see a pullback of 5, 10, maybe 15% on the higher end, even that is very bullish and just a retest of support. So that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to make it pretty short and pretty quick because I wanted to just update everybody on what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing right now. But yeah, I'll see you on Monday for another video. Thanks for watching, guys.